Let's take a couple of minutes and we'll check out Spotify's operation on my iPhone on Pioneer's AVH-X1800S. So right now I have the source switched off on the head unit. I'm going to touch my gears up here, and I want to go to the toolbox. And when I check my input and output settings here on the bottom, I want to go to the smartphone setup, and we're going to make sure that my smartphone device is iPhone, iPod, and our connection type is USB. And since our connection type is going to be USB, I'm going to take my lightning cable plugged into USB on the back of the head unit and plug it in right here. I'm going to hit the X. And now let's check the one more setting here. We're going to touch the gears, and we want to go to the AV source settings. And under AV source settings, let's make sure that Spotify is switched on. If I have Spotify switched off here, that means that Spotify won't show up in my source list, and even if I go to my home button, my home screen, Spotify does not show up as a source. But I like to use Spotify, so we're going to switch it on so we can find it in my drop-down menu and in my source screen list. So once we've done that, we'll hit the X here. I'm going to start Spotify on my iPhone, and I'm going to choose Spotify as my source. And now let's choose something to play. I can have the phone unlocked, or it can be locked, it doesn't matter. And on my Spotify screen on the head unit, I have my play and pause function right here. I can use this to add or delete this particular artist or this track from my personal list. I can advance to the next track here, or I can use the hard keys to do the same thing. If I touch the function button over here, I can switch the type of radio that I'm listening to here. I have repeat and random play functions here, and Pioneer's Advanced Sound Retriever is available here. If you want to go back to the scrubber bar, just hit the time function. To search for different songs or different radio stations, different artists, touch the search function over here, and I can see my list, my recently played, my library, browse, or radio. Let's go into my library, and we'll search by albums. And we can scroll along here